and welcome to Wright at the Movies. I'm Mr. Wright. Today I'm talking about Annabelle. When I saw the trailers for Annabelle, I immediately thought it was a reboot of Chucky. I thought we had gone long enough that the general people wouldn't recognize a Chucky remake. And I figured that's what this was. I was wrong. This is a spin-off of The Conjuring, and in The Conjuring, at the beginning, they had this scene featuring a possessed doll, and this movie is about how that doll came into the cabinet at the beginning of The Conjuring. This movie takes place in the 70s. You have a couple, a married couple, and the woman is pregnant, and they just moved into a new home. And one of the rooms is filled with old antique doll, and it's the creepiest room you've ever seen. And she needs one more to complete her collection, and the husband surprises her and gives her the last doll. It has a very, very 70s feel. One night, a bunch of cultists, a Charles Manson-esque group, decide to invade their home, and that was incredibly creepy and really unexpected to start off with the scare that you didn't expect would be the scare. So one of the cultists is in the baby's nursery, and she locks the door and kills herself in there, and her blood rains on to the doll that she's holding, and that becomes how she gets possessed into the doll. During all the attacks and everything that happened, she got hurt, and so she now is ordered by her doctor to stay on bed rest for the rest of the pregnancy. So she's always at home while the husband is at work. So the doll keeps doing more and more messed up things. You have lots and lots of jump scare opportunities. Eventually she has the baby, and more and more messed up things keep happening in the house, and the husband, of course, as always, does not believe her. He, for the most part, is like super husband. He seems to be the nicest dude on earth. He seems to totally and completely accept every single thing she's saying, except for when it comes to the ghosts. She says, "Oh, this doll is creeping me out. I don't want it anymore." And he says, "Okay," and he just goes and throws it out. Well, earlier he had mentioned that to get this doll, they are now behind in rent for the next 2 years. But the wife said to throw it out, so he threw it out. She then says, "I can't stay in this house anymore. I want to move because that's where the cultists were, and I get nightmares. I don't want to live here anymore." And he says, "Okay." So they move. And so this baby is now born into a new home, and they have an even bigger, creepy, antique doll room. The scares get more and more kind of over the top. There's this scare where it's probably the best scare in the whole movie.
Who are you?
That's just crazy. It was, I can see how it was done and how easily it was done, and yet it was still so ingenious. I feel like it doesn't belong in this movie. It was so cool. It was creepy if you enjoy jump scare, kind of flat movies. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't necessarily good either. I liked it, but it didn't do a lot of new stuff. This is exactly the movie you are expecting. It really doesn't mix it up too much. There's a monster design halfway through that I swear is just the devil. They didn't even try. It's got horns and a tail, and it wants her baby. The doll is creepy. Everything else, not so much. I give this movie a thumbs down. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks.